Hey y'all, Kevin here, and this is Pure Reviews, where I review all kinds of products. So if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you felt this video was helpful, be sure to leave a like. Both those really do help out the channel and allows me to continue to make great videos for all of you. So today's product I want to share with you is a dog training collar by a company called SOUYIE. I will include a link in the description that will take you to Amazon. You can check it out for yourself and see what the current price point is. But let's go over all the details and let's go over everything you're going to get once it arrives. So first off, it's going to come in this little simple box. And then once you open it up, you're going to get, of course, a little manual that's going to tell you how to set it up. You're going to get a USB charging cable, and this is how you're going to charge the collar part of it. Then you're going to get this little bag here, and inside it is going to have some more taller leads and then some taller silicone pieces that go over those leads to protect your puppy's skin, or your dog's skin, I should say. And then you're going to also have this USB charging cable, which you will use to charge the remote, and then you have a little testing device here. So first off, we'll go over the remote. You can charge it up on the side. It'll hold its charge for about a month, depending on how often you're using it. But it has this nice auto off feature. To kind of turn it on, you just need to press any button, and then it'll automatically show you the battery icon right there at the top. And then it'll show you there's a lock screen, and that's just prevents you from accidentally hitting it, especially if you're walking and it's in your pocket. How to get it off the lock mode is there's this 1/2. You just hold that down and then it activates the full mode. Now up here, there's a little icon of a dog. This particular product can be paired to 2 collars. So you can have 2 dogs with 1 remote, which is kind of nice if you have multiple pets. And how you switch between that is by pressing this 1/2 button, and it's going to switch between the pets. As you can see, it went to the yellow one. And then the mode. So let's go to the modes. One of the reasons I like this training collar versus other ones, it has an audible tone, which I just pressed and you heard it beep there. And so that kind of sets a cue for the dog. It has a vibration mode. And the vibration mode can be set to 1 through 16. So what that was 15. That's the highest vibration, and then it can go all the way down to 1, which is a lot more softer vibration. So depending on your dog, you kind of figure out which one of those you like. That's my favorite little method because it's just a little like, hey, little reminder. The last one is a shock feature. And then that's the same thing. It has a 1 through 16, which gives you a little jolt of electricity. And so depending on which training option you want, it has it all built in the remote. So like I said, those are nice little features because it lets you have the kind of what you want to do. Now, another nice little thing for this, and particularly for those night walks, is at the very bottom here is a light. And if you hold that, as you can see, it starts flashing different colors. It just kind of helps with those late night walks and makes your puppy stand out so they are nice and safe. One last thing on the remote before I kind of go over the little device itself here. When you get it, you're going to need to pair it, and pairing it is very, very simple. Also, if you buy 2 of these, then you'll have to pair it to the dog. So first, just pick your, get it set up with your dog, which one you want, 1 or 2. I'm going to actually turn off the device here. But what you're going to do is you're going to hold down the power button, and it's actually going to go into that white blinking mode. So hold it down. There we go. It goes into the white blinking mode. And then you're going to unlock the remote and then hold down the audible button. And it's as simple as that. Then it's paired, and it's paired to that dog, and then you can start doing your various controls that you want. So very, very simple, easy to put. They also have a little thing for your wrist here. So easy to put in around your hand or whatnot while you're walking. So the device itself, like you said, you have the lights right here at the front. It has this nice little cord, and you can adjust this however you want. Now, when you're using these, it's just supposed to be its own device. So you want to make sure the leash is attached to a harness when you're taking them for a walk. And then on this side, as you can see here, is the leads. Right now it has the shorter leads on it. They're really easy to change out. You just twist them and they slide right off like so if you want to put on the bigger ones. And that's going to determine your dog's hair and size. Now, on the bottom part here, right here, is the power button. And then below the power button is where you charge it up. Now this guy, depending on how often you're using it, expect about a week's charge, anywhere from 5 to 7 days, essentially. And that's going to affect on a lot of things. So if you're using the electricity one versus the audible tone, or if you're using the low vibration versus the high vibration. But you should get a nice week's worth of walks out of this if that's what you're using it particularly for training. I do want to point out it does have an IP86 waterproof rating. So if it gets wet, you're perfectly fine. You'd have to look up that rating, exactly how long like it's allowed to be submerged or anything like that. But this device is not meant to stay on your dog all day long, day and night. It's really meant just for those trainings. So you don't want, like, if they're going swimming or something like that, you don't want to necessarily have this on while they are doing those activities. Also, be sure to, when you're doing training collars, you need to make sure that, you don't want to, depends on the various behaviors. They're not necessarily if you have a super aggressive dog. This may amplify that behavior. So it's always recommended to check with a local dog trainer that you may have and get advice from them on the best way to train that new pet of yours. But other than that, those are basically the ins and outs of this training collar. I think I've covered everything. If I missed something, feel free to hit me up in the comment section. I do typically respond. And like I said, I'm going to include a link in the description that will take you to Amazon. You can check it out for yourself for the current price point and all that kind of stuff, since that really fluctuates. And that's basically it. And so until the next video, you guys take it easy. Later. Congrats, you made it to the end of the video. Help this little guy out by hitting that subscribe button. And then maybe sharing or hitting the like button too.